Hey y'all, it's racing day, so loud out here I can't hear a thing. Man, the fans are going wild. And these drivers came to rock, and no place else but Fox knows how to do it NASCAR style.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Hey now, here we go, race day. Don't you be going slow. Keep that pedal down on the floor. Push it till the crowd can't take no more. Then hey, since the flag came down, be here to the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways. Hey, since the flag came down, be here to the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways.
What's up, race fans? It's Randy Orton, Fan 2011, bringing you the season finale of the NNSCRA Bros vs. Host Series, the NNSCRA Cimorelli Bros vs. Host Series. This race will determine the gender championship, as of course Aaron Williams, Sue McKenzie winning the Bros and Host championships respectively. But we'll see which gender is better here at Zenjoltis, as we're going to be here for 12 laps. So this will determine the gender championship. We'll see which gender is better at racing, bros or hoes. We'll have to wait and see. Let's go through the starting lineup the old-fashioned way, since there's only 20 cars. Aaron Williams and Sue McKenzie will make up the front row as per winning the bros and host championships respectively. Charles Jackson and Sophie Dillon in row 2. Seth Cole, Amy Roma in row 3. Jacob Lawler, Red Bell in row 4. Running out the top 10 are Dylan Poteet and Violet Fox. Row 6 we have Evan Gattuso and Jennifer Miller. Row 7 has Callum Wales and Jessica Miller. Row 8 we have Richard Johnson and Catherine Young. Row 9 has Ben Paul, Maria Martinez. And finally row 10 has James McLeod and Aaron Bauman. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get this race underway to determine which gender is better at racing. Alright guys, this is it. This will determine the gender championship. As like I said before, we'll be here for 12 laps. 12 laps here at Zenjoltis. Now, we're not used to seeing 20 cars only at Zenjoltis. We're used to seeing a full field of 42, but we'll wait and see how these cars will behave as they race through this long, almost 5-mile track close to my close to where I live. It's in New York City. It's just outside the outskirts of New York City, right between the Bronx and Queens. Pace car will hit the apron. And here we go. The gender championship is ready to be determined as the green flag is out. Here we go. Again, they're already starting to bunch up right here. They're going 3 and 4 wide as they come through turn 1. Aaron Williams with the early advantage, but here comes Seth Cole getting help from his NNSCRA, well, he had help from his NNSCRA Vice President Dylan Poteet, but now Dylan Poteet will go to the inside of Seth Cole, and Richard Johnson on the apron. Gotta be careful, the Richard Johnson's around, and there goes most of the field. James McLeod, Red Bell, Amy Roma. Richard Johnson took the hard hit, Evan Gattuso's in it. Oh, someone's flipping. Sue McKenzie, the host champion, she's flipping over. Oh, and there's another wreck. There was another wreck that happened right by these guys. And I think we might be down to, I'd say, 6 or 7 cars. Wow. There were 2 incidents that happened right at the get-go. And it already eliminated just about most of the competition here. And from what I'm seeing, we have the first 4 are bros, and then the next 3 are hoes. It will be Seth Cole who beats the field to the line. Dylan Poteet second, Aaron Williams third, Callum Wales is in 4th, Jennifer Miller 5th, Aaron Bauman 6th, and Jessica Miller in 7th. You see other cars they're going to be reaching the start-finish line here. Some of these cars will be able to move on. Some of these cars will be able to continue, but many cars with a lot of damage here. And there's Charles Jackson. Looks like he's going to be heading for pit road. He's going to have to go to the garage. Jacob Lawler with some damage on that 9 machine. And Evan Gattuso with some damage in the National Guard machine. And there are 4 cars: James McLeod, Marie Martinez, Ben Paul, and I think Sophie Dillon. I saw Sophie Dillon there, and Sue McKenzie was there as well, and Richard Johnson's there. So I'd say about 6 cars got taken out on the very first lap. Didn't take long, but again, cars going on the apron, and it didn't take long before that was going to happen. So we're under the yellow flag for the first time in this race. Let's take a look what put us under the yellow flag. Stay tuned. This is what brings out the first yellow flag of the race, and again, it starts with cars going on the apron. You know, you can't pass below that apron, and of course Richard Johnson is the first guy to pay the price right here. Gets into Evan Gattuso, gets cut off by James McLeod, into Evan Gattuso, into Charles Jackson and Sue McKenzie, and there's more cars right there. We saw Sophie Dillon, Jacob Lawler getting involved, and then there was a Jacob Lawler, Red Bell, Violet Fox. Now, watch carefully, just in front of these guys was a second incident, and it happens between, I'd say, Ben Paul and Catherine Young. Ben Paul, he's on the apron, and he tries to go back up the racetrack, and there goes Catherine Young, Maria Martinez, and she's going to take a hard hit right there. Maria Martinez and Ben Paul, they're going to flip over. Oh, and Charles Jackson just got right into Ben Paul right there, and Violet Fox is going to be going around, and there's Marie Martinez flipping over. And these are the 7 cars that managed to get through that. Dylan Poteet, Seth Cole, Aaron Williams, Callum Wales, Jennifer Miller, Aaron Bauman, and Jessica Miller. Let's get you to the race, back to the start-finish line. It would be Seth Cole, who beats the field to the line, followed by Dylan Poteet, Aaron Williams 3rd, Callum Wales 4th, and Jennifer Miller rounding out the top 5. So we're under the yellow flag for the first time this race. Let's get back to green flag racing right about now. As the pace car hits the apron, we are back underway here at lap 7. Green flag is back out in the air. Half the field has DNF from the race. Before we get back to live action, half the field has DNF from the race. Sophie Dillon, Sue McKenzie, Richard Johnson, James McLeod, Ben Paul, Maria Martinez, Charles Jackson, Jacob Lawler, Evan Gattuso, Red Bell. And now, of course, many of these cars are going to be say Violet Fox, Catherine Young, Amy Roman, they're going to be much slower. So now the Bros have the advantage. So now the Bros have a clear advantage now. But I would say Violet Fox, she got involved in that incident. She doesn't look like she is slowing down much. She doesn't have too much damage on that 00 Aaron's Dream Machine. Remember, 6 laps to go, and at this point, if the yellow flag were to come out, then the race would very likely be over. And it's Seth Cole, Aaron Williams, 2 NNSCRA members trying to possibly work together along with the other bro, Callum Wales. I would say the hoes actually outnumber the bros 6-4, but the 4 bros right here, they weren't involved in that incident, so they pretty much have the advantage here with 5 to go now. Seth Cole now with the advantage as Aaron Williams, because they come through to turn 1, and now here comes Aho and Jessica Miller trying to possibly rally the hoes into the gender championship. And there's Callum Wales, so Callum Wales, Jennifer Miller trying to work together here, but the outside line's not quite going to work. There's Erin Bauman, she's the other hoe that's actually on the pace here. Violet Fox, she's off the pace. Catherine Young and Amy Roma, those guys are off the pace. And again, they come through turn 3 into this short stretch right here, and they're coming into turn 4, and now here comes Jessica Miller to the inside of her mentor Aaron Williams for the 2nd position. Remember, don't count out anything. Don't count out the hose, I would say that. And now here comes Callum Wales looking well to the inside. 4 laps to go now, as it's Jessica Miller trying to run down Seth Cole. She passed her mentor Aaron Williams and her favorite driver, and then her sister Jennifer Miller not too far behind. Aaron Bauman, the other hoe, clearly in contention, is still within range, but I wouldn't say by much. Now it's Jessica Miller clearing Aaron Williams for 2nd, and now Jessica Miller has Seth Cole to deal with right in front of her. Miller's got the run, and Aaron Williams is going to go with her. Aaron Williams back to the inside again. Oh, he's on the apron. Look out. Got to be careful, Aaron. Aaron staying steady on the apron, but how much speed did he lose there? Now it's a four-car battle here, 4 wide it looks like. 4-car battle here for the lead. Dylan Poteet with the inside advantage. He's going to have that little push, and he's going to try to take the lead from Jessica Miller as they head to the start-finish line with 3 laps to go now. 3 to go. Jessica Miller just barely led that lap, but now it's Dylan Poteet with the advantage. Seth Cole way on the outside, and here comes Jennifer Miller, Jessica's sister. Of course, these two resemblant of Kendall and Kylie Jenner. Of course, I saw them. I couldn't quite get an autograph from them at the meet and greet on Saturday at Garden State Plaza, but still, I saw them, and it was such a great experience. Well, not quite that great of an experience, but still, I saw them in person. They're 2 very great people. I can say Kendall and Kylie Jenner. Of course, they are the face claims of Jessica and Jennifer Miller, respectively. Dylan Poteet now with the advantage, coming through turn 3. Still haven't seen the yellow flag come out, which is a good thing. And here they come through turn 4. And Callum Wales right behind Dylan Poteet for that, looking for the lead. And of course, there's another Ho and Jennifer Miller. Come around, take 2 laps to go now. This time by 2 to go in the gender battle. Jennifer Miller now to the inside of Callum Wales, looking for second. And there is Jen's mentor, Aaron Williams, still in the hunt. And here comes Seth Cole now, making it 4 wide. 4 wide. You gotta be careful, though. Seth Cole, he's on the apron. He's gonna lose momentum now. Lost a lot of momentum on that apron. Dylan Poteet still with the advantage, but he could be a sitting duck now. If he can't, you don't want to get too much of a lead. And contact between teammates. Jessica Miller and Aaron Bauman, contact between teammates there. And Dylan Poteet now with the advantage, but here comes Aaron Williams and Jennifer Miller, the 2 Hendrick teammates. I don't think they're going to be teammates now because there's 1 Ho and 1 Bro in that one. And there's the white flag. 1 lap to go. This is it. The time is now to determine the gender championship. And Jennifer Miller to the inside of Aaron Williams. She saw the door of opportunity wide open. She's looking for second. And it's a bit of a gap between 3rd and 4th between Jennifer Miller and Aaron Bauman now. And now Dylan Poteet, can he hold the lead for the Bros to win that gender championship? Jennifer Miller looking for the advantage off of turn 2. For the advantage off turn 2. Now here they come through turn 3. Dylan Poteet still clearly in front. But remember, guys, it's still a long way to the start-finish line before anything else happens. Aaron Bauman to the inside of Aaron Williams, and here comes Seth Cole along for the ride. But will it be enough? Will it be enough? Cole's on the apron. And here they come off turn 4. And the Pepsi Cup Series champion reigns supreme. Dylan Poteet wins the final race, and the Bros take the Bros. The Bros take the host of school. The Bros take the gender championship. And they're already wrecking, and they wreck right after they cross the start-finish line. Well, there's not much sportsmanship going on here. Well, I don't know what the hell that was for, but there's obviously not a lot of sportsmanship going on here. Of course, Dylan Poteet taking the win, taking home the gender championship for the Bros. The Bros will be celebrating, but I don't know what the hell happened right there, right after they crossed the start-finish line. Let's take a look at that. There's obviously not a lot of sportsmanship going on. Oh, Jessica Miller. I guess Jessica Miller was pretty upset about the Bros winning that championship. She went onto the apron. She takes out Callum Wales and Seth Cole there. And Aaron Williams and Jennifer Miller are going to go along for the ride. Well, that's not good sportsmanship right there by Jessica Miller. That's just poor sportsmanship right there. Not a good display right there. But Dylan Poteet, he will be the happy camper, and the rest of the Bros will be celebrating with him as the Bros take the gender championship. The Bros pretty much dominated this race. It just goes to show you that men do belong in NASCAR, but of course never count out women. They do belong in NASCAR too, but men are just more successful. Now we take you to your official race results. There's a look at your official race results. Dylan Pote takes home the win. Congratulations to Dylan Pote, the defending Pepsi Cup Series champion, and he will take home the Bros. He will take home the big trophy as the Bros will celebrate in victory lane as they take home the gender championship. Erin Bauman actually came 2/1000ths of a second closer than Jennifer Miller. She'll take home second, but for the Hoes, they were just outnumbered, and unfortunately, they could not come up with the speed to outrun the Bros, as they'll have to be the bridesmaid here. Jennifer Miller third, Seth Cole fourth, Aaron Williams fifth, Jessica Miller sixth, Callum Wales in seventh, Violet Fox in eighth, Catherine Young in ninth, and Amy Roma is the last of the cars that finished the race. Of course, I already described the drivers that have DNF from the race, but that is all there is from here. And again, congratulations to the Bros. We did it, guys. We did it. That is how it is done right here. Alright, guys. Well, that's it from the that is all I will say for the NNSCRA Cimorelli Bros vs. Hoes series, and I hope you guys enjoyed this special concept. And the next NNSCRA series is going to be a special series. It's going to be the Cash Money, the NNSCRA Cimorelli Cash Money series. That's right. I'm retaining the Cimorelli sponsor for this race. So get ready for a wild one, guys. It's going to be epic. Alright, guys. That's it. Hope you again. Great season for the Bros. They take home the gender championship. I hope you enjoyed this season, and hope you will enjoy my next upcoming NNSCRA series, the NNSCRA Cimorelli Cash Money series. That's it. This is Randy Orton Fan 2011, and I'm signing off. I'm out.